And then y'all woke up. Which,
Okay. Good recap, gang.
y'all did good. Thank you.
I have a steel trap for the stuff that is vague enough for me to recall. Ask me specifics, and that's where I falter.
Yeah. I remember specifics about like me and the fairies upstairs adventure with the doctors and shit, but that was separate from y'all.
I mean,
Oh,
I also
shit.
didn't want to cover that because that technically didn't happen the last time.
Yeah.
And
Well,
we do have
we
records on
no. I mean, look,
what happened last time.
we know what happened up there. All right. That's all that matters.
Yep. Two of us at least. Let's just
But
say it was
shit, I
magical.
forgot to ask if Ellie was recording. Were you recording, Ellie?
Not for the recap, but I am now.
Hey.
It's fine.
Right, here's
Okay.
the shorter abridged. Shit happened. Mansion that was meant to be a pleasure house instead turned into a murder house. We made it by the skin of our teeth.
Dun, dun,
And then
dun.
woke up in the hospital.
Okay.
And here
For
we are.
to make it easy, y'all are just gonna be, your icons are there, but you're not together.
Okay. Yeah.
Actually, you know what? No, make things simpler. So, y'all woke up. Your bodies were very, very sore. Your mind feel like it's knotted up, tangled, migraine, pretty much. Healer. There was always like one healer in the room, constantly to be monitoring y'all. Y'all noticed that on your arms, all the way to the tips of your fingers and your legs were wrapped up in bandages. You felt heat, you felt frostbite, various weird elements on your skin. Um, and after a while of just some much needed bed rest, I think it will be another day for y'all to start be able to get up and move. During this time, Queen Estrid visited y'all and would check in on y'all. We'll get into the information portions in a moment. She would tell y'all that what your bodies were exposed to something unnatural that the healers had never have experience on this sort of knowledge base kind of, and she would like Zerion, her Denari, to explore y'all's mind. And if y'all have any responses to that, we can jump in there.
Is this a choice? Like to allow him to do this or to not?
She would mention that since y'all were connected, that it would be a group vote. It would give them better knowledge to see what you went through. And then we can, if no one else has anything to say to her, skip forward. Y'all are still a little bit recovering, but able to walk around, and now y'all are in a room together. Still in the hospital, but
Like a meeting room?
like like those large resting areas in like those fancy hospitals kind of thing.
Oh, yeah, like a restaurant, like a literal, like a lobby.
Yeah, like a lounge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lounge. There we go.
You know, is Zarian and Estrid here?
Not for the time being.
Okay.
Eris just goes over to her sister and gives her a hug.
I have some sidelining questions before this involving the Duke and Evan. But if am I just for the moment, am I in here as Evan or as Duke?
Do you want to go down?
Sure.
On me.
Ha.
Oh yeah. By the way, y'all don't have your usual outfits or what you wore to the ball. The ball. It's just basic nursing. You know, hospitalized clothes, gown. Yeah. No
The mask
masks.
the mask isn't melted to my face, right?
No, this is not. This is not the book series Hex recommended.
Oh my god. It's her?
Yeah.
When I was still in my room, did I see either no, I didn't have my pistol on me. Did I see my goggles anywhere?
Yeah. All your belongings will be on the bedside, like on a little, like in like actually like near the bedside, but like in the cabinet, neatly folded, or like of his clothes or like stuff, neatly on shelves.
Gilroy immediately takes it and puts it over his head. Or around his neck.
Oh, I forgot to say. My mic was being weird, but Ori probably would have asked the nurse or even the queen about Arison.
About arson, you said? Okay.
Yeah.
The nurse would say he's badly wounded, been unconscious, but seems to be steady right now.
Actually a little drawback onto, I guess when we had the conversation, Evan would ask, like, was everyone at the party okay or hurt? Is everyone like alive? Well, was it an attack on like the adventurers?
You're asking this to Queen Astrid?
Yes.
She would say that's best to discuss when everyone is together.
Okay.
And that they're still looking into it.
Okay. Cool.
So it's just our party in the lounge right now. Yeah.
There's like some other ones, like other folks in gowns. They're not bandaged up like y'all are. Some of them are coughing. Some of them are like groaning in pain. Either just resting or reading a book type of thing.
Would the owner be amongst them?
Give me a perception check. Oh no, the first roll.
Ooh.
19
Oh,
with my mod. I have to look my thing up. 20. Dirty 20.
Okay, you look around. You don't see any of the owners here.
what a good roll for the first one.
Bodes
I know,
well.
Right?
So
Sick.
good.
Want to have a word with him. Cox shotgun.
Eris is just sitting with Chi and talking with her and making sure she's alright.
This is under the assumption that we would sort of reconvene in the sort of area of the lobby, and Evan would kind of ask everyone how they're doing, kind of checking up on everyone like a doctor, just come up to those who are solo and those who are groups, just kind of be like, hey, how you doing? How you holding up?
Are you dressed up like as a patient right now?
I am.
I can't
What
tell if I'm
happened to
hot or
you?
cold.
What happened to you, Doctor?
I can't remember a thing, to be honest with you. I remember just resting at home, back at the hotel, and then after some banging and crashing and what seemed like a nightmare, I woke up here.
Everything we went through seems like a nightmare.
What did you go through?
Well, her sister, and I wound up in a portrait, of all things, and had to fight our way out of a portrait. So that was interesting.
You became a painting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's crazy. And who's this lass? He points over at Hex.
Hex refusing to wear hospital scrubs or hospital gown. He's wearing a blazer, but nothing underneath. She's probably sitting in the corner, boredly looking at all of you. And she looks at you. I don't know. Who are you?
I'm Dr. Evan Mars.
Hex. She keeps eye contact with you. You've been with them,
Hi.
Lucy?
This is a bit of my adventuring party.
Oh.
We don't have a name yet.
Hex says, I'll say she was responsible for making sure I was safe during the party. So.
Well, thank you kindly, Hex.
She nods. She looks over at Kilroy and she gives him a nod too. She's a little quiet.
You know, in that case, I don't mean to keep us all down and out, but it seems there's a decision to make. I'm pretty sure the princess, Queen, spoke to you all about a little bit of a mental invasion.
I, for one, would not mind getting some answers about what we went through. But I was under the impression that Zarian had been blocked or something. His ability to see had been blocked. But maybe he's gotten better.
Mayhap. I have no hard conclusion of it, but I'm thinking whatever that party was a big attack. That has something to do with someone blocking his power or something.
I don't want somebody in my head.
I also vote nay.
I don't think you have a say in the matter, Doctor. You were not there.
But they said it's somewhat of a group decision, so I'm just contributing.
And the doctor's all messed up too.
Yep.
And clearly something happened to him as well. So maybe this is more connected to us as a group rather than the place or places where we were.
It doesn't seem like we were the only ones hurt.
Yeah.
No, I mean, there were others at, from the other groups present as well. Although Roy kind of scans the room. I don't think I see any of them here.
If you're
Besides,
asking about, sorry.
go ahead.
If you're asking about Arison, he's here. He's just badly wounded for some reasons unknown.
And besides, he was every one of us plus Hexon Toll that was able to get far enough into whatever chaos was happening to even know more details than anybody else. So as long as they don't put past what we experienced in the mansion, I don't mind.
Yeah, I don't mind if they look through my memories either. And about Arson, I might have had something to do with his wounds. There's no point hiding it. But he was about, during the party, if I remember correctly, he was about to try to. He had me restrained, and there were those that were about to try to take off my mask, so in self-defense, I shot him point blank in the hip. At least I think it was his hip.
Ori's mouth just drops wide open. You shot him with your cannon?
Roy just nods.
That's some. She just shakes her head. Some self-defense.
To be fair,
But
it didn't seem like he nor Rayora were of their own minds. It seemed like they were all under some odd spell.
You also didn't get to see the explosiveness of how fast removing a mask would have done someone in. Us downstairs had no choice but to experience it. So
Yeah, when somebody had
it sounds hard, but give him some slack.
She's just buttering her words like because she wants to retaliate, but she's like, he was just defending himself, and she also knew that Arison was already, his mind was altered by the Fae or the Hags, so she knows how powerful that magic can be. But to the question at hand, she would also say, I do not want my memories checked even for just the event.
DM, was this an all or nothing sort of deal? Like, if majority voted yes or no, then all our members would be checked, or just it was like a personal choice?
It was all or nothing as a group.
Okay.
That's 3 yeas and 4 nays. Am I hearing that right?
I think so.
Because it was Ellie, Cell, Doctor, and Hex who said no to either two, right?
Yeah, no.
And then it was me, Rhea, and Kilroy that said yeah. So yeah, 3 to 4. The doctor, funnily enough, being the tiebreaker, when only one person knows that he was actually there.
Yeah.
Okay. Around this point is when Queen Estrid would visit y'all, just to make things easier and just to speed up time. She does bring Zarion with her, and she and him sit down beside each other on a nearby sofa. And oh god, time to do voices. Hold on.
Welcome back, DM.
It's just like what, like riding a bike? I'm like, ugh.
Mhm.
I feel like I'm a new DM again. I'm like, oh fuck. Oh well.
Yep.
Oh, maybe I should do this for y'all.
Excuse me.
I'll make her bigger. Don't worry.
She's that small. It's okay.
Oh my
I
god,
didn't
we're
see her.
giants.
She's from Pixie Hollow. Friends with Tinkerbell.
My daughter loves those movies. Well, it's good to see y'all are able to move around and walk around. I know I went to each of y'all individually, but now that we're all, able to, you all are able to move around and everything, figured we can have this talk. So, as you know, great devastation fell upon Lordana, the newly built. God, fuck, I forgot what it's called. The newly built extension of EE has been obliterated. There's no signs of any rubble or anything. It's just completely and utterly vanished. Thankfully, it seemed like a lot of people made it out. Every single one of them unconscious, just like you guys, except for some reason, this group and this group alone was the only one who experienced unknown wounds, such as burning and bits of frostbite, all merged and blend together. And recovery seems to go very slowly for you guys. And so, even though Zeron can't look into the future because it's being blocked, he can still peer into your minds and see what exactly inflicted these wounds, so that way we may be able to find a cure. And DM to players right now, every attack roll is a -1, and your damage is also a -1.
Okay, so all -1 to all attack and damage rolls.
Yes.
Is this
And all Constitution and Wisdom saving throw. Okay, it's all Wisdom, Dex, Strength saving throws are all -2.
So the physical side of the
Yeah.
rolls? Okay.
Wisdom, strength, and dex.
Wisdom comes. Wait, what?
Wisdom, strength, and dex. Sorry, I
Okay.
got 'em mixed up.
It's a knock-on. All right.
Not
And
fine.
yeah, what was it? -1, right?
-2 to saving throws,
The saving throws.
and -1 to attack and damage.
Okay. Yeah,
Oh, it's just the saves. So like checks are still normal.
Yes.
Previous strength. I never know how to fucking spell strength.
Right. You say we had some unnatural wounds.
Yes, and even though we have some of the best healers here in Londona, they can't seem to fully repair you guys, per se. There is some scarring, and you guys, as you look at each other, you probably also notice like little bandaging on certain parts of your faces. You do get a sense of little burning parts of your body. Some are like very, very cold, so cold to the point like it also feels like it's burning, and it gets very sensitive when you like bend at the joints, like whether you bend your elbow or your your knees. It gets feels a little irritated, very uncomfortable.
Would that have they would that all have been explained when we were still solo, like before we met up here?
No, it was more like we'll wait till group up. This is DM just speeding things along because role playing individually would have taken too long.
Gotcha. Okay.
How long have we been here?
It's been a week since the incident.
What about everybody else that was at the party? Do you know if they are still here or if they've been discharged?
Unfortunately, some are dead. There's quite a bit of people who we think are missing from those witnesses who were woken up before y'all did. Some are unconscious, some are injured but were able to go home. Some we had to transfer up to other kingdoms. But for the most part, those who are the amount of, according to the witnesses, the amount of people who were there, majority of them are missing. Including the princess of FMS Kingdom.
Laura Alice.
Yep, Princess Phalaris.
Yeah, what about Thaddeus? And someone named Jay.
Jay is mostly well. Prince Thaddeus is recovering now in Kingdom Hisavari.
What about the owner? I can't remember his name right now, but well, one of the owners.
Lord Lucius.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I believe based on our records and building permits, whoever owned or had access or shares to the building cannot be located. They're on the missing persons list right now.
And sorry, what did you say happened to the establishment? It just the plot is just empty now?
It's gone. There's nothing. Like, nothing was there to begin with.
As in it's just dirt now.
Dirt and cobblestone.
Eris looks at Chi clutching her necklace and she asks Estrid, "Have we been allowed guests?"
For the time being, y'all weren't allowed to have guests.
May we?
Yeah, you may have guests now if you do wish. And if you feel well enough to walk, you may feel free to go back to the Celestial Resort if you so wish. Your rooms are still there and will always still be there for you.
DM real quick, just to make sure
Yes.
that I wrote down everything. What were the penalties again?
-2 to wisdom, strength,
Wisdom,
and dex
dex.
saving throws only.
Okay.
And -1 to attack and damage rolls.
Okay.
And
And no duration since they try to heal it and they can't figure it out, so it's until further notice permanent, right?
Correct. And yeah, correct. Zarion, I forgot to mention this. He was carrying a steel box, still like in a little safe. He places it on the table in front and opens it. And inside is 7 various abnormal looking objects. They're in a secluded portion in a translucent bag, and it's the bag itself is kind hovering. It's just like an inch. Like the moment the briefcase basically opened, the bag hovered in the air, and in the bag you can see green and white sparkle dust, and the dust itself seems to just float up and down and just mix and swirl around. Near it is a teardrop crystal, and inside of it is flowing on the inside is various like tiny, very tiny leaves and flower petals, and they're just swirling around like a breeze is inside. There's a reddish orange crystal, translucent, with a flame that is flickering inside. And you would notice that this one is kind of resting in a metal lined portion of the case. Nearby is a clear crystal with a skull basically screaming in the center. There's a mountain shape rock. Look like it can slightly fit just in one hand, but just slightly smaller where it's comfortable. And it's just random points, looking just like a miniature handheld model of a mountain. And then nearby it is in a steel box filled with what looks to be like molten lava just swirling, and occasionally you notice it'll take shape. Like one, it will like turn into a shape of a flower, and then it'll turn into a miniature humanoid shape, and then it'll just eventually just go back into a puddle and just swirl and turn around in itself in this container. And then near it is a couple of rocks. It seems to be grouped together with smooth bumps. And in between those bumps flow what seems to be like molten lava. And if you look closely, you notice that this molten lava is flowing in the direction where the steel box of the lava that was like transforming into shapes is flowing towards. When Zarion speaks up, when we located you and located your bodies, you either recovered or clung onto these objects. And he'll look at you, Chi. You had this one. He'll point to the teardrop crystal with the petals and leaves flowing on the inside. And then he'll point to you, Eris. You had these floating green-white dust particles. And then he'll point to you, Ori. You had this one, and he'll point to the clear crystal with a screaming skull in the center. And then he'll point to you, Kilroy. You had this, and it was the rock that's smooth with bumps with flowing lava, and the lava is like flowing towards the direction of the steel case with the like, you know, the molten lava shape forming thing. And then he'll point to you, Hex. You had a steel box with the molten lava that was forming up, but it wasn't in a steel box. It was sitting in your hand. And when he said that, your right hand actually starts burning as like the sudden realization of you actually were carrying that thing with no protection. And he'll look over to you, Rhea. You had this mountain shape rock. Do you have any idea where you might have gotten these from?
Did you mention what the doctor had?
Oh, the doctor? I thought I did. The doctor.
Yeah, that was the last one. It was the red-orange flame.
Yeah. He had the reddish orange crystal with flame on the inside.
Oh.
Okay.
I have a question.
Yes.
Do these objects remind me of anything I saw in the upstairs place of wherever we were at?
Give me you know what? I'll just give me an intelligence check. Maybe intelligence. I think so. 13. Okay. With that, I want you to also give me. Let me see. Actually, no, that covered it. Okay. So with the 13, you remembering upstairs, especially with the little creature cages, you don't remember any floating dust coming out from any of those creatures or from the tree with the creature inside of it.
Okay.
But actually, if everyone else wants to, y'all can also give me you know what? Everyone just give me a history check just to see if y'all remember something or like a hint.
I'm wondering if this mountain
First roll.
reminds me of anything that I've
Don't
ever
even-
seen, like a mountain I've seen, any of the mountains around Mount Bank or anything like that.
Okay.
I'm so bad right now, dog.
I'm assuming I'm not
Alright.
doing the history check because I just rolled the intelligence thing.
You can do the history check. It's fine.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Okay. So starting from the top, Chi with a 12. You're looking at this teardrop crystal and you're just staring at the petals and the tiny little leaves just flowing and swirling. And then when Zarion asked you if you have any idea where these items came from, you suddenly get a sense that you are falling, and a flash of floating islands came into your mind. And then Evet with a 3.
Natural one, by the way.
Yeah. Uh, Unfortunately, you're staring at this red orange crystal and you have no idea. Like, your head's hurting too much and you're still, you're probably overly stressed trying to figure out, like, I wasn't at the party, I swear, guys, but I'm just injured. So you're probably more focused on that. Killboy, God, 25? Okay, with 25, you remember, same thing with Chi, like when he asked that question, you suddenly remembered being surrounded by tall rocks with melting, almost melting like God, why is my brain not working? Like basically like lava just flowing between the rocks, and you just remember feeling completely hot, burning, and miserable.
Hot and what?
Burning and miserable.
Hot, burning, and miserable. Okay.
Yes. Ori with a dirty 20, you remember walking on the edge of an island and you just feel utter fear. And you remember hearing groaning and growling, and you just remember being covered in sweat. Ria, um, you try to see this mountain. You encounter this mountain in like your home area, like you're with Mount Bank, but it doesn't seem to look anything similar. But thinking on it harder, especially with a 17 is good enough. You remember being near Kilroy, but you have your back turned to him, and you're also feeling hot, sweaty, and utterly miserable, like you're just completely drained, but you're looking at large mountains and they seem to twist and turn and shift on their own. Eris, with an 8, you don't really remember anything, except for the feeling of falling. Hex, with an 18, you're looking at this container with this weird lava that just seems to occasionally take shape randomly, and your hands burning, and you remember swimming in lava, and you just feel your skin completely burn as you somehow, still alive, pull yourself out of the lava and onto the nearby ground.
When I look at mine, and then I look at Hexes, does it seem like they go together almost like they're two parts of the same scene?
You're just looking at it?
Like trying to compare the two. Am I smart enough to try to figure that out?
Give me. Mm.
Wait, what do you have again?
I have a
Molten lava with swirls that takes shape randomly, and then you had the one that seemed smooth but flowing as if it was flowing towards his.
Oh.
I guess the other way-
Reverse.
it's the other way around. I had
Reverse? Wah,
Yeah.
shit.
You're good
My
on that reverse.
Wow. I can't believe you remembered that.
Yeah, I had the rock with the bumps with lava flowing towards a steel box, and then you had the steel box with the lava flowing inside.
hmm
So just go ahead and give me like you're trying to see if there's a connection.
Yes.
Okay. You just visibly. Go ahead and give me another intelligence check.
18 plus 5, 23.
Hell yeah.
23, you said?
Yeah.
Okay. So you notice, well, of course, you notice that the lava, and like you're just looking at it, still in his briefcase, but you notice that what her item is doing, is just doing its own thing. Just moving, taking form of a random shape, and then melting back down, and just doing it over. And like each shape seems to be so far different, but yours is just the lava that's flowing between the ridges of these rocks seems to be flowing towards hers. And you would notice that the only ones that is like near the surrounding items between yours and hers is the only one that seems similar. So maybe it's a 20, yeah, with that high one. I would say like it seems to be attracted to her item, but for now that's all you can gather.
I mutter that as he's. Yeah, Roy's just kind of muttering it as he's figuring it out. And then he's using his index finger and pointing between the two, and then trying to see if there's a connection between any of the other ones, but doesn't see it. These might all be connected in some way, but right now the only ones that are having this good connection are mine and Hex's. You see, the lava in my object is flowing towards the box, and then the box that she had, or at least that she was swimming in, that lava seems to be feeding from my object.
What, why don't we put the objects together? Hex holds out her object in her hand towards Kilroy.
So when you do that, go ahead and give me a perception check.
Guess we're about to set out her eruption, dude.
Oh dear.
Good luck.
A 3!
It's a puzzle pieces of death.
A 3.
Okay, and then Kilroy, since go ahead and roll 2. This is also yours.
Perk?
Perception.
7.
y'all just noticed that Hex's item formed into like a weird dog-shaped creature, and y'all just are distracted by that.
Oh, doggo.
Is it
Cute
at least?
puppy.
Is it cute?
It's cute for a fiery, demonic-looking dog, sure.
Okay.
That's just
I want
necessarily
a
weird.
demon dog.
And we tame it.
Are you looking for a dog, Hex? Because that one's kind of cute.
Is it? It's friend shaped.
I love that.
Is that actually hot, Hex?
It's hot in my hand.
Yeah,
It's
so
not enough to damage me, but
yeah, with it being in a steel container, it's definitely hot, it's warm. But when your hand is like near the actual like lava, it definitely gives off a more higher heat sensation.
it's like when you go to dim sum and they pour like hot tea into your cup. It's like a little too hot to hold. So like that. Got it.
Exactly, perfect. I want dim sum now, but yeah.
Yeah.
To answer your question, Zarian, I don't know if I don't mean to speak for everybody, but I don't think we actually know how we all got these items or why we woke up with them.
Last thing I remember holding was a short sword, not this.
I just had the dagger.
We had, while y'all guys were unconscious, we had researchers in Lordana try to figure out these items, but they are not on any sort of record. At least not on this plane.
You got the full story of what happened in there, yes?
Not from your accounts fully, but from other witnesses, yes. At least what they went through and experienced. And actually, we have scholars and other high arcane users from Kingdom Isilvari coming down, and they should be arriving hopefully soon to investigate the area. As Queen Estrid did say, there's nothing there. However, there is a wrinkle, a rift, right in the center. And right now it's barricade off. You cannot see it, but when you're near it, you can hear things.
This is at Elysium's Euphoria?
Yes.
Have you
Center of the blast.
What kinds of things can you hear?
Weird sounds, weird things I never heard before. I don't know if it's a language, I never heard of it. And no one in this city who has high knowledge never heard of it and cannot understand it either. But when when you're near it, it feels like a pull. And it's trying to pull you in. But not just a simple pull, it feels like your entire being is being pulled in multiple directions. We're hoping that the scholars up in Kingdom of Zavari, seeing how they are blessed with stronger and higher arcane, that they might be able to be of assistance.
If I may, do any of your scholars or those that went to investigate, do they speak Sylvan?
There's one or two who did.
So it's not Sylvan then.
It's not Sylvan. It's not Infernal. It's not Abernation. It's not anything that's been recorded before. Not even in the restricted section.
Sorry, I don't remember if this was mentioned. Where exactly did you find us?
You were scattered in the Golden Glade district, where the building was. Y'all were near each other, but yet still separated. You definitely weren't with the others who we found. Y'all were more secluded.
Exiles, we technically were apart from a lot of people.
And we were all, when you found us, we were all near each other? Or did you just say scattered around the district? I'm sorry.
Near each other, but away from everybody else's and overall scattered across the entire district.
Yeah.
Okay.
But us, we were near each other.
Oh, I'm sorry, Chi. I also forgot to tell you.
Fuck.
I forgot because you also had Balin in your room. We'll rewind later, but yeah.
Yeah, sure.
DM, I can walk. Is that right?
You can.
Can
It's
you?
just oh yeah. Speaking of which, I forgot to mention the list. You also have minus five
Feet?
speed. Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, minus what?
minus 5
feet.
to speed.
Minus 5 to your walking speed.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah, halfling.
I'm not sure if I misheard this earlier, but something about like you guys are looking for a cure. I hear that.
We're looking for a cure to help you guys.
To help our wounds.
Yes, we did. The healers here did has some. This is Zarion speaking, by the way.
Mm.
The healers here did the best they could with the knowledge. But unfortunately, your wounds will not heal further than what they are currently.
They've been like this for a week.
Well, they've been like this for a week, but for the first few days of the week, it was much worse. Oh yeah, I should mention this. Your bodies actually had ice on them. They had fire. They were burnt off. Some of your skin was burnt off. And some of y'all had leaves stuck in your hair. And eventually, the ice and the fire we managed to get off of you, but however, the underlying skin is still damaged.
Alright, I'll be asking this later.
That sucks.
But if later we check our bodies, do you already have in mind where these scars are going to be? Or is that something you still need to eventually plan out?
That depends on y'all.
Okay, we'll leave it there. Continue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll excuse myself from the group. DM, I'd like to go back. Go back to my room and grab one of those lotus coins that I got and just bring it back to Zarya.
Okay. Ooh, what is this?
Something I found on some creature that we managed to destroy? Question mark. I don't know what it is, but wondering if maybe it will help in the investigations or whatnot. Maybe give an indication of who might be behind all this or something. Also, I think I never I never asked if I knew anything about this. Is this not familiar to me?
Go ahead and give me either an intelligence or history check. It's the same. Actually, it's the same. Yeah, it's the same. Give me either word. Actually, no. Like if you got yeah, either intelligence or history.
3.
3. Okay. So you're looking at it. You with the slight migraine that's still going on. It's kind of hard to deep too clearly, especially since like you got exposed to like this whole suitcase of things. So it's kind of hard to know for sure if you have any sort of idea. But Zerion does look at it. Is it okay if I borrow this? I'm gonna give it to the researchers and I'll make sure they give it back to you.
Absolutely.
He nods his head. Thank you.
Eris peeks underneath the bandages. Does she still have the eye tattoo?
You do, but you also notice, I'm not gonna make you rough, but you notice another scar is hollowed.
What does that mean?
You now have 2.
Bum, bum, bum.
Two of the eyes?
No, remember how it has stars around it?
Uh-huh.
One of them changed. Now the second one changed.
Okay. So there's 2 of them. Got it.
Yeah. So now that you all are here, these items and your current wounds and conditions are another reason why I mentioned, or sorry, that was Aaron. These are another reason why I mentioned to y'all that I want him to go and see what exactly y'all went through. These items are unknown to us, and who knows? Maybe it's related to the sliver of the rift that's in the center, or to your wound or something.
We had an answer for you, but that was before we had this discussion. Could we have a few moments to reconvene?
Hold on. How could we be sure that he would not go rooting around where he was not supposed to be?
That's why I would like to discuss again, in case anyone had a change of heart, one way or the other.
I would like to hear it from him.
I'm interested to know as well if we cannot remember for ourselves. Does he have the power to unlock memories that we can't access? Because that actually is a little bit scary. Thinking that I don't know everything that I actually know. But on the other hand, it's also intriguing.
Or he's just
If you
thinking.
guys want, y'all can discuss amongst yourselves, figure out your concerns, and we'll answer, and then afterwards you can let us know. Would you like a moment of privacy?
Yes, please.
Hi.
Okay. We will leave the suitcase out for you guys to examine the items. But for this one, and Queen Estrid will point to the translucent bag with the green and white dust flowing in it. Whatever you do, please do not open this one, okay?
Which one did she indicate?
The translucent bag with the green and white sparkle dust.
Oh, the shit that
It's-
was mine. Got it.
Yeah, that I should clarify. So yours wasn't actually in the bag originally when they found you. It
Oh.
was floating around your body like an inch off of you, and yeah, they would have to like carefully like scoop it into this bag.
Okay,
So
okay.
Lubber.
and Queen Estrid and Xerion got up. Before they left, they would motion to the nearby nurses and kind of like nod their heads at the other guests who were in the area. Whether they were listening or not, they kind of like shoot them back into the room so y'all can have more privacy.
I turn to Eris. Eris, I can understand your concern, but I don't know about you, but I feel like shit right now. And they're saying we're not going to get any better unless we figure out what's happening to us. And for that, we need answers. I have no idea what the hell these items are, or even what happened to us. If Zarian can help us unlock something,
We
I think it's
also
worth the risk.
we also owe it to the people who are missing. They helped us. They helped us be able to even get out of there. The princess. We need to save them too.
I guess the first matter of order is anybody that was up for anybody that was okay with Zarya looking through our memories. Do any of us have a change of heart? So Chi and Rhea. That sounds like you two are still on board. I'm still on board.
Yes, my answer remains unchanged.
Yes, same.
Okay. So for anybody that did not feel comfortable with it, has anybody had a change of heart?
I'm going to need to talk to Zarian and see if I feel I can trust him before I will change my answer.
Hex has a look of indifference. It's like, fine. Do as you wish.
Ori was looking for Zarian, but I guess he left the room. But she would try sticking her finger out around the doorway and seeing if she can connect with a message to him. As she mutters, "My only concern is, do you know much about the Fae?" I use a message cantrip.
You do not get a connection.
Look, as I say to the party, there's some things about Fae that memory should not be spread around. And I don't want this guy to find some disturbing information. That's the reason why I said no. There was another guy up there with me that saw what happened, but I don't know where that guy went. I think he was called the Duke or something.
All the more reason to share that information. They're not going to be able to get anywhere. It's been a week. They have no leads.
Maybe we can convince them to do one-on-one instead of all of us as a group.
Well, Ori just doesn't know what to say. She's torn on what to do.
Empathy's just kind of been staring at the crystal through most of this. Doesn't take his eyes off of it, the reddish orange crystal, and he just kind of says, "Oh, I'll change my position. If there's something that needs to be cured, well, I'm willing to help."
And as you said, there are other people who are depending on us, relying on us. So I approve.
I want to be clear. I'm not. I am not okay with forcing people to do this if they don't want to. I would rather try to convince them, but if it's a matter of all of us going along with it when some of us oppose it, I wouldn't want to force anyone into it.
Well,
It's
my position is, considering I wasn't really there, they probably pry through the minds of you guys, not mine.
but if you got affected by this, wouldn't they still maybe pry your mind?
I'm willing to let them look, but there's not much they'll find.
I'm just worried about what's in my memories that might disturb or harm that guy, is all. But I'll talk to him when he comes in.
He did say if we have any concerns to bring them up as well. So that's 2 concerns now. Ari's and my sister's.
Let's just say, while you guys were having fun downstairs, I was tested on.
I wouldn't call what we went through fun, Ari. I don't know what happened to you. It might have been worse than what we went through, but don't belittle it.
I was being sarcastic.
Doesn't matter. Now is not the time for sarcasm, Ari.
All right. So is the agreement that we just have some concerns, 2 concerns, 2
cons-
people of
two-
concern?
Yeah, I still
for-
have concerns, but
I still have my question.
as long as they are focused primarily on the events of what happened at that party and not trying to go any deeper.
That is my question that I was trying to ask Zarian.
Anything on your mind? I know you just dismissed it to you'll follow along, but you must have something to contribute.
Was that directed at anybody in particular?
At Hex, did it?
Oh.
Actually, if no one else is talking, I was going to type this up, but DM, while the conversation is going, my reddish orange crystal, I haven't picked it up and just kind of been looking at it. Can I go ahead and pick it up and like sort of feel for its magic? And then trying to feel for its magic, could I perhaps take another shot at trying to remember what happened?
Okay. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna say this. Go ahead and give me another what was it? History check. But the moment you pick it up, you notice like your fingers brushed against like the metal lining that's holding this crystal, and you feel it emit like hot heat. And when you touch the crystal, it's like almost you touched a metal burning kettle, basically. Like it's just at the highest peak.
So it's hot.
Yeah, and you touch it and you kind of like wince back. And also when you touch it, and even though you rinse back like quickly, you notice that from your fingertips all the way up to your arms, all the way up to your body, sends out a shoot of burning pain.
Okay. out of character. I just want to say something. Right now, I am on a nine natural one streak, giving my session from yesterday, and I'm losing my fucking mind. Holy shit!
No.
Did Jared, or not Jared, Gary, fuck with your
Dude,
dice?
I've rolled real dice. I've rolled digital dice. It is 9 natural ones around now in a matter of 24 fucking hours.
What are the odds of that?
I think you should buy a lottery
Don't do
ticket,
the
man.
math.
Start
I know,
rolling on
right?
your phone.
Not fun.
Yeah, I
It's
mean,
not fun.
start rolling on your phone, dude. See if that makes a difference.
Maybe. But yeah, I guess he'll just wince back from the pain, not really, remembering much, but just trying to figure out the source of this crystal. Just trying to figure out the magic in it and whatever else he can in the meantime while everyone else is talking and not making a lot of progress. That's all.
Well, should we bring them back?
Is there a bird call button?
Caw.
Okay, yeah. There is a magical bell. We'll just say that. Okay, so Queen, Esther, and Xerion come back and they sit back where they were. And yeah, Rizal, your voice does sound a little bit muffled.
My mic took a fucking spill earlier. I think it's just time for a new one. So give me a second.
Okay. No, you're fine. But yeah, they sit back down. Any questions, or have you already come up with a group decision?
Yes, as I was asking, I am wondering if you have any assurances that you will only look through the events of what happened and nothing more, nothing further.
You will see what I dig through your brain. Nothing will be hidden. I cannot hide things from you. What I see is what you will see.
And you will only be looking at the events of what happened.
I will
Yes?
be looking at the events the day prior and the day of, just in case there was anything missing. But you will see.
Do I believe him?
Give me an insight check.
A 14.
You notice his demeanor hasn't changed, like his body hasn't slouched or like tensed up. His facial features nice and calm. So you get a sense that he's not hiding things from you.
Alright, I'll do it.
After she agrees to it, I send that same message I sent earlier, but actually pointing at him this time, whispering, "Are you well familiar with the Fae and their memories?"
Everyone in the room will see Zarion's head turn in the direction of Ori. And even though y'all didn't hear what Ori said, he speaks up. I am not knowledgeable in the Fae. However, the princess and queen of Evamus are. And right now, the queen is utterly distressed over her missing daughter. Because not only that, her son has been missing for quite some time now, too.
Real quick, is this any better? I'm still muffled.
A lot better,
That's good.
actually.
A lot better.
So nice. I feel like I see you now.
Hey.
Ori just looks at him and nods her head, signifying yes. But she would like to go last.
I think that was the last of our concerns. Unless anybody in these Roy Scans room, anybody has anything else? Okay.
So what is the group's decision?
Roy,
I think we're all in agreement.
You may look through our minds.
or did you want to do it here, or?
Yes, we will do it here. Is everyone ready?
You see your nods.
Okay. And you see him turn his head over to Princess Estrid, and she looks over at him directly in his eyes. And for a while is very quiet. And then after a few minutes, they both nod. Princess Estrid stands up, walks towards the direction that they came from, turn her back towards the doors, but looks out at y'all. Oh my god. Xarion holds his hands out and says, everyone interlock your hands together. Basically like forming like a circle. And
Ooh, we going to church. Prayer circle.
oh my god, don't do it. No.
Eris takes
I have
Chi's
trauma from church.
hand and then
I'll start
takes one
singing
of Ria's
praise.
hands.
Hallelujah.
Oh my god. Rizo, you get a disadvantage on your first attack roll.
That's fine.
I'm just
And a
kidding.
-1.
I grew up. Look, I'm already rolling natural ones. You ain't no way you can nerf me more right now, anyway. All right.
No, because at that point you're rolling 2 dice, and you're going to be rolling a really good one and then a really bad one. That's going to hurt you more because it is
Yeah.
possible, but it's out of your sight.
Nope. I refuse. You can't get worse than 2 natural ones, baby.
Yeah, you can. It consistent natural ones and natural 20s.
Okay. So, y'all interlocked hands, and he says, close your eyes, and then you do so, and you feel a tingling sensation. For those who are beside him and interlocking his left and right hand, you feel like a warmth flowing and twisting through your arms, up around your shoulders, up around your neck, down to your other side of your shoulder, and to your neighbor's arm, and up there, and so on and so forth. And it's just like a warming sensation just hugging your upper portion of your body. And then all of a sudden you feel at the base of your neck of that warm sensation going up your neck, and with a sharp, instant, piercing feeling enters your mind. You get the immediate sensation as like flashbacks. It's like you're watching a movie flowing through your eyes of the moment of y'all getting ready for the ball, the training session. The training session, getting ready for the ball, talking, Evis staying behind, and then y'all just walking in and just enjoying the food, the dancers, having fun, drinking, and then doing some games, and then things start getting dark and morbid very quickly, and then the memories flash right into the explosion, and that's when things start slowing down. You feel your body lift up in the air, and then you start to feel heat burning against your skin. You start hearing screams, and then screams go silent as you are teleported into an area that's. Oh wait, I forgot to put your tokens down. Sorry, but y'all get teleported to the area where the ground is hot and burning. Your skin is instantly covered in sweat. And everyone, if you want to, give me perception checks as I pull out your tokens.
Shit.
Okay. Never mind. I'm just gonna roll, but I have no desire to do anything today.
What do you mean?
Because I rolled a 2, so I can't even really gather much information.
Better than a 1.
Why are there still masks? No, fuck this. Why yours large?
You know.
What the heck? Where did your token go to? Oh no. Oh, there it is.
I guess I do have a question, but I'll just wait for the info dump first.
Yeah, I thought I had put your tokens on. But y'all are a bit scattered. Okay. Okay, so starting from the top, Eris with an 8. You do see some of your fellow comrades nearby, but you notice that near you is like lava flowing between the cracks on the rocks beneath your feet. Your skin is burning. You hear lava just flowing nearby, and you hear little crittery sounds. That will be the same for you. Evet, you see your nearby fellow folks hear the same thing as she did. Ori, Kilroy, and okay, so Rory and Kilroy, you see your party members scattered a little bit. You see like lava and fire kind of like spurting out in parts near you. And you see slithering around in the lava cracks a snake with ethereal flame kind of just floating along its spine as it just slithers along between the cracks, and occasionally little droplets of lava will just splash on the rocks nearby. You also you see another one in your peripheral like a little bit of its tail, but you know, yeah, whatever. You know what I'm trying to say. Okay, and Ori, where are you? Ori, you notice a snake peering and slithering over the rocks, and it seems to kind of like be going towards Hex. Ria, you also notice those three snakes. You also seem to notice that there's a little bit of movement and the explosion of fire up towards the northwest portion from your location, and you kind of see like a figure kind of like moving in the fire, but it's kind of hard to tell. But you do notice another snake not too far off on like the other side of you, more like towards like the southwestern portion of you. Chi and Hex. Where are you? Okay. You notice your fellow comrades around you. Hex, you notice a snake. You hear some slithering or like some kind of movement behind you. And Chi, you notice a little movement towards this direction. Snake's on a fireplace. Oh my god. A fireplane.
That was so good.
So are we in combat with these things?
Not yet.
Or- Okay, so they're not attacking, they're not hostile?
No. But your bodies are quickly starting to feel exhausted.
Do we have any equipment on us?
Whatever you had on at the masquerade is what you have.
Okay.
Oh, so like our weapons too from the masquerade?
Whatever you had on at the masquerade, yes. But to make it easier, you still are level 4 long rested. Just ignore that tidbit. It's just making my life easier.
Okay.
Cool. Now that we're sort of kind of like looking around, as a man of intelligence, somewhat is it clear that we are in a different plane, like we are on the fire plane?
Sorry, repeat that?
As a man who's come from some sort of intelligence, is it clear that like this is the fire plane from the tells that I've heard about the fire plane?
Well, do you know about the fire plane? Let's give me a history check.
Let's see. Why? Okay, look, I'm gonna roll the real dice.
It's not gonna play when you're asking for information, bro. Like,
I know. I'm talking about the dice, nigga. Fuck.
Oh my god.
You said history, right?
Mm-hmm.
7.
Yeah. You know nothing about the fire plane. What makes you think this is a fire plane?
No shit.
That's metagaming right there.
Eris is gonna slowly, I guess, try to attempt stealthily approach the snake up by Kilroy and make sure it's not, like, attacking him, basically. She'll just...
Well, you didn't recognize the
Yeah.
snake.
Oh, she did? Okay, well,
Yeah,
then she's just gonna stand there and look confused.
Yeah, are we in control of our own faculties right now?
Yes.
Where are we? It's hot as balls.
X, is your character looking at your snake?
Yeah. I don't know how to make my token upright.
Control and
Control.
well, actually, I don't know but for you because
It's shift and mouse wheel.
Shift and what?
Mouse
Oh.
wheel.
Yeah.
Okay. X is just breakdancing. Can I take a dodge action?
Well, what? Sure, but right now nothing's attacking you.
I'm being ready.
How
Ready.
loud?
I'm ready for these snakes. Thanks, mommy.
Zarian!
He's gonna move up next to his sister, or her sister, whoops. And she'll grab her shoulder and point to the one that she did see to our west.
And as y'all are just looking around, I would say everyone starts hearing nearby movements, and it seems like stuff is crawling out of the lava.
Skarner.
Kyoto is going to start backing up towards the. Oh, fantastic! Amazing! Amazing! And yeah, out loud, he's going to be like, "Zarian, is this part of our memories?"
So any mention
Not a
of
good-
Zarian does not escape your mouths.
This is not a good memory. Next.
Just
So his memory.
No thank. Swipe left. Swipe left. Swipe left.
Fast forward. Path.
Commercials.
Swipe, swipe, swipe.
Can we go to the next memory, please?
oh my god. Hex is cracking her knuckles and like cracking her neck. And like stretching, getting ready. And
around
she's
this
got a
time,
smile.
You do feel the ground kind of like vibrates.
That wasn't me. That wasn't me.
Fat ass. Making the ground vibrate.
Do I notice the scorpion come up near me, or do I only notice the snake over here?
Well, I would say everyone probably heard a splash. That's like there was something was climbing out of the thing. So you can go ahead and give me another perception check. Anyone else wants to do anything? Dun 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 dun.
Yeah,
dun.
I was going to try to start making his way towards the party.
I'm gonna ready a Mind Slither against any creature that might try to attack Kilroy.
Okay. Well, these critters just seems to be like, actually. Yeah, so these critters are just doing their activity. It's not till towards this area, if I can remember the controls, that a loud explosive boom happens and a large flaming humanoid being erupts from the
Nice.
What?
Oh, sorry, I thought I was muted.
Oh no, you're good. And stomps this way, looking around.
Is he hot?
What? Oh my
Out loud, he had.
Okay, but how big is this dick?
God.
Show me that flaming dick.
So, this humanoid flaming figure, it looks to be about 10 feet tall as he stomps out of this lava pit and sees y'all, lets out a loud roar as the fire all over his body erupts into like a bigger flames, which alerts the nearby critters, and everyone go ahead and roll initiative.
Oh, great.
Oh wait, I got your things. Hold on.
Okay. Back in this, baby.
Oh, let's fucking go.
And since I implemented this new rule about combo actions, let me also post a link.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, hopefully, if nobody after we try it, nobody likes it, I will remove it. But I figured it'd be something kind of extra cool, kind of like the flying dildo from last campaign.
Fuck it, we ball. Fuck it, we ball.
Fuck it, we ball, dog.
Okay.
He said he's about 15,
I
10 feet tall.
posted the combo things under resources.
Yeah. We're up to 10, baby. Let's go.
Nice, let's go.
Jesus Christ, dude, you're not kidding.
I'm not fucking joking.
Okay,
dude.
Rizo,
Dude, I
This
think
is-
you need
this
to
is-
reset your browser.
This is two different programs. Yesterday was
Okay.
Pathfinder.
Rizo, I'll give you this option. You can re-roll, or I roll for you.
And man, look, I'll re-roll.
Can you both roll at the same time just to see if they're both low?
Okay, it's a 13 this time. Look at that.
Oh, there it is.
Okay, let's see what we've gotten. Does not be your modifiers or anything. I'm gonna get out of private, go into public. Okay. This is not your +1 added. It's a good
not
thing
the
you decided to do it.
It's a 13?
What is it?
Y'all can't see. It's public.
No, it's not.
No,
What?
no.
Private.
That's question, yeah.
What the hell is that? I have a public. But for some reason, I had hex token targeted. It was only a 3.
Boy,
I mean, it's still higher than what he rolled.
Rizo is not good with dice anymore. I think I'm just gonna throw all my dice away and start from scratch.
Where did you post the thing, Mari?
In the thing, I rolled in a foundry.
I do not see it.
Yeah, it's questions.
You
He
mean
posted
Conca?
it in the
Also,
Discord?
Wait, do you mean Conca?
Where's the rules again? You were mentioning rules under resources.
Oh, so it's the combat the combo actions. It's the link I posted in under resources in Discord.
In Discord. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry.
No, you're fine. Okay.
I'm half awake.
Oh yeah. Thank you, Epic.
And now I can see it.
Okay. Hex, yours was a 16.
Yes.
Okay, let me update it.
I'm sorry. I can't find it on Discord. Where is it?
Yeah, I don't see a resources channel.
I
on
don't see a
Discord.
resources channel at all on
Yeah.
Discord.
Okay. I thought I was going crazy.
Oh, I posted
Conca.
I
it.
had a panic attack.
Oh no, that's my bad. I posted it in a different thing.
No, that's the hardest one.
But Epic also posted it. For those in the Feywild campaign, I kept the information as memories, but I have it hidden. It's already at the bottom, so I posted it in there.
Mhm.
So now it's important links. But Epic also posted it in the Foundry.
So important links.
It's the last post in that channel.
And there it is.
Wait, I can't see it. Hold on.
Technical difficulties.
Killer, what's your dex?
2 plus 2.
Okay, never mind. You still can access it, Mars?
It's on Kanka, right? Kanka
Mhm.
IO. Yeah, it's under important links.
No,
Yeah.
okay, no, Discord.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. Discord, important
Okay.
links. Yeah.
Yeah,
still-
that'll take you right to it.
Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. Combo attack, right?
Yep.
Yeah, but also,
Oh,
Epic also
okay.
did posted it in the other chat.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Sorry, 3 hours of sleep. And I have to go back to work.
No, you're fine. You're
Yay,
fine.
daylight savings.
Yeah.
Here we are.
Okay. So, Chi, you are up.
So she immediately clocks the ones near surroundings. And then the big guy, probably because he's such a big guy and he roared. And so she's going to use her bonus Ikshano to summon her other self, Rahia. So you were missing one token, and that's my bad for not mentioning when I noticed it wasn't there.
Oh yeah, you're right.
It's just she's there. You can take your time to do it. In the meanwhile, she is going to move up her 30 feet. That way. This is here.
Don't you only have 25?
Well, this is before we got the bad things happen to us, right?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So-
Never mind.
So then I'm going to do my short sword attack on this sneak.
Yes. To be clear, you don't have your disadvantages or your subtractions because this happened before.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, I should yeah. 16 hits.
Damage. That many.
Nice. Okay. Let's see here. That one. Ooh, nice. So you walk up to it, and it's like slithering up over the rocks and everything, coming definitely in your direction, and you slash at it, causing the bottom portion of its body to disconnect from it, and as the lower section gets disconnected and like severed away, it just bursts into flames and disappears, but still its upper body still wiggling and moving.
That's not weird. So do I get the sense that this creature is still alive, so to speak?
Yes, he's still alive.
Okay. As part of that attack, I would like to use the Unleashed Incarnation feature. For the clone makes an attack of her own on the scorpion-looking thing.
Okay.
Ooh, that might not be good. 12 to hit.
Ugh, unfortunately misses.
That's fine. That is her turn.
Okay. Eris, you are up.
Seeing Cheese clone go up there, does that indicate to me that there's a monster up there?
I would say you definitely see something there.
Okay. And,
Excuse me.
yeah.
Excuse me.
She will move up here. If I move here, will I be in lava?
Partially.
Okay then. She'll move up there and she will take her 2 attacks against this creature.
Okay, roll the hit. Oh,
Oh, let's go.
Let's go.
oh shit!
That's not 20 for 26 and a 17.
I plus the Perkins quit. My Okay, so they both hit.
Okay. This one's the first one. That's 5 plus whatever Perkins crit is.
It's your max die roll, and then add what you rolled.
So 4 plus 5.
4 plus 5, and then 12 plus 4, because it also counts for sneak attack.
Okay.
Sneak attack goes after, so it goes last. So you do your weapon, and then you add the rolls.
Wait, what?
Okay, so basically ability goes after, so it's basically Perkins kick to the weapon thing.
Yeah, so it's 5 damage, or 4 plus 5, which is 9, and then it adds the sneak attack, which is just 4.
Wait, what's the confusion?
Oh, I see. So yeah, 4 plus 9 is 9, and then plus 4,
Plus another 4? Is that?
and then oh wait, hold on. Let me go back.
The Perkins crit, you take the maximum.
Of the dice rolled for the attack.
The
Yeah.
maximum.
What's your
dice-
maximum? What's your
4.
maximum on a sneak attack?
It's
Oh, sneak attack? God.
12.
Is it 12?
What do you roll?
2d6. So yes,
That's
it's 12.
So it's 12, and then what do you roll for your dagger? A D4, right?
4, yeah.
So that's 4. So it's 4 plus 12 innately. That's 16.
Okay. I'm
And
really
then
bad at
what do you roll?
math.
And then what did you roll?
I rolled a 1 and a 1. And a 3.
So 4 plus 5. So 5 plus 16 is 21. Plus your bonuses. What's your bonus?
For the dagger, it's plus 4 and
25.
nothing for sneak attack.
So 25 damage.
25? Okay.
Hey.
I'm really bad at math. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I'm having a blonde moment day. It's really strong with me, so yeah, you and me both, girl.
It's
Give me-
okay.
give me this.
And I'm the DM.
So 25 total?
Yeah, we'll go with 25. 25 piercing, and don't forget, if you roleplay, you can give inspiration to someone who is 15 feet within you, who you can see and who they can see you.
Oh, well, then I am gonna cut this fucking scorpion's little claws off and his tail and, flay this motherfucker and, who's within 15 feet? Let me see. I will give, it's advantage?
DM inspiration.
DM inspiration. I will give it to Ria. You're squishy. I feel like you need it.
That's 1d6.
Okay.
Okay, and then your second attack too.
Oh yeah, I gotta roll the damage for that. Okay, 8. No sneak attack on the second attack.
Nice. Okay, so you do sever off one of the claws and a portion of its tail off, and those parts also just burst into flames and vanish. Liquid lava is actually oozing from the wounds, and it's still kind of like wiggling, but it's definitely hissing. And is that it for your turn?
Yes, that's it.
Okay, this one right in front of you, Eris is gonna use his other claw and try to. By the way, these scorpions are a little bit large. They're like a foot and a half above ground height wise, and about like 3 feet long.
Okay.
So this one is the way its bare claw is gonna try and pinch at your legs. And oh good.
It sounded like an insane amount of dice.
I'm pretty sure 10 misses.
Yep, miss.
So it being in a massive amount of pain and a little bit slow with its movement, a little bit off balance, it swipes at you, misses. Was it one other claw? Yep. So that's it for that one. This one. Let's see here. Who does it? Okay, this one. Kilroy. All of a sudden you hear like a little speeding, like scurrying, like, and it's gonna go pit pit and try to claw at your legs too. Does a 16 hit and does oh god. Okay, does 16 and a 10.
16 hits, 10 does not.
So that one. So the first attack is Pinchers goes and grabs onto your leg, merely pinches it.
How tall are these things?
What?
How tall are these things? I'm only 3'6".
They're like a foot and a half tall and like about 3 feet long. Dealing 6 bludgeoning damage to your left leg, and because second attack missed. Yeah. Okay, doesn't. Okay. Okay, so one of his claws is stuck in your left leg right now.
Amazing.
This one is gonna go after you, Evet, the good
Hey.
doctor.
We're Duke right now.
The scorpions don't know that. Or the snake. What's attacking you?
Yeah. Whatever's attacking me doesn't know. Doesn't care what I am.
So that was the first one. It's actually this one is gonna actually do a claw and a sting. The claw was 11. The sting is a 14. Does anything hit you?
Hold on, because actually no, I didn't have my shit. Sorry, what was the hit again?
I think I said the claw was 11 and the sting was a 14.
They both hit.
Even 11?
Yeah, because I didn't have any armor on as the Duke when we win the combat.
Oh, sneak. Okay, so the claw is so the claw is a 6. It's dug into your right leg, and you see its tail curl up, stings you on the same leg, dealing 5 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, we might be out of the curse. 18.
Okay. You succeed. So. Okay, so you are not poisoned. Okay, that one went. This one is gonna go up after Yuchi.
Really?
This one's to do a double claw. That was a natural 1, so that automatically misses. And holy shit, another natural 1. So you hear it go and just misses you.
Or dies.
Alright, so you better not have passed your curse on to me.
I hope I did. And I hope you got the DM curse now.
Ugh.
Good
I
job,
think
Ryza.
that's it of this. Oh no, this one up north. Okay, this one's gonna go around. And then that's it. Rhea.
Eldritch Blast.
I will attack this one.
Mm-hmm.
Combo.
Oh, combo.
Here we go.
Sorry, before I do that, bonus action hex.
Okay.
Hex looks up, huh?
Ha 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 ha.
All right, hold on. I got Tyler aggro. She's crying.
So which
Yeah,
one are
man.
you attacking, Rhea?
Yeah, who you comboing?
I think it would be available for Kilroy and Eris.
Technically, me too, because the echo can also
And
use
she-
my reaction.
Yeah. But it's up to y'all to decide. And I think you all can. I think you can all do it at the same time.
Yeah,
right?
but I think it's anybody that chooses to collaborate.
Yeah.
So anybody that collaborating with you is doing ranged combo attack.
It would be a ranged combo attack because he's doing a ranged attack. So in this case, would it just be Kilroy?
Oh, I figured like melee characters could do melee combos. in
Yeah,
this
but
instance.
it doesn't. If you so, it's weird.
Because
So
like the
pre-ro-
spellcasting combos, they're all like you have to expend a spell slot. So I figured that's the reaction that I would do if someone else was calling out a combo.
We'll have to ask Mari because my interpretation was if it's a range attack, you can only go through the list of range combo actions to effectively do your combo action, right? And if it's a melee attack, then it's a melee combo action or a spellcasting combo action in your case, since you're about to do a spellcasting one.
Yeah, that's how I figured it.
But if it was a spellcasting combo, like none of you could participate unless you had spell slots, I guess.
I mean, Kilroy can.
Yeah, true.
Well, is it? Sorry, are you? I didn't quite get it. You were casting a spell? Question mark.
Yeah. Eldritch Blast.
Right.
Liast.
Yeah.
I think the collaborator is what drives whatever combo attack. And the collaborator can choose whichever one. I don't think it's limited to whatever you're doing. Actually, like I don't know, it's not
Yeah.
it's not limited to the type of attack that the instigator does.
Yeah, that was my interpretation. Because all of the under the melee category, it says when you use your reaction to collaborate, you can
Yeah,
choose,
you choose
one of
it.
the following
Yeah.
things. So whichever, I think right now, like, it's limited to Goading Rush for melee and Union Onslaught because I'm not within y'all's reach.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm back. Okay, so combo action, right?
You're
What are you doing? Are you doing melee? Ranged? Spellcasting?
well, I am casting a spell, but then we were
Okay.
having a discussion about what that meant for what everybody else can do.
Okay, well, who here will be helping you? Remember, it costs a reaction to help Rhea out.
Is there a limit on how many people can help with the combo action?
Good question, because this is not my rule set.
It says, in the
It says
case
other-
of combo attack with more than one collaborator, the collaborator
Usually
take
the
their reactions
initiative.
in initiative
Yeah.
order.
Yep.
So it seems like there can be as many as you want, but it's just once per long rest.
Yeah,
You can do
exactly.
this.
So Chi will use her reaction, doing Union Onslaught, since the prerequisite is that the target is within reach. So that's how she will be assisting.
Sure, I'll do the same thing.
Sorry, who is your target, Rio?
Oh, well,
So
Actually-
Rhea started with this scoop bear.
Okay. Okay, so whoever partakes in this combo action with Rhea, you cannot take another combo action with anyone else till you rest. So okay, so who here is going for it? I know Chi is, I know Eris is.
That's probably enough if I hit.
Just those two?
Seems like it.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Gary was in here saying some shit. I could also participate as well.
Sorry, she's got color.
You good? I'm just making sure, because if I can, I will assist.
I mean, if I hit, we've already got two others.
Yeah,
Probably enough.
yeah, I know. We probably could just use a different combo attack.
I did
honestly.
crit this one too, so.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it might have
Well-
one hit point.
Well, I'm just gonna be chilling there. The casters will do their own combo.
We're gonna overkill this thing by a lot.
That's fine.
Hey, at least we're figuring it out.
You don't have to participate if you don't want to. You could be like, Rita, what are you fucking talking about? Things
What do you
What are
mean?
you talking about?
What do you mean combo action? Are you crazy?
I already have in mind what I'm gonna do if I hit.
Okay. So if I remember correctly, collaborators, which it will be Chi and Eris, will use your reactions, initiative order, and then Rio go. Okay. So so Eris and Chi, y'all are both doing the unison onslaught.
Unison onslaught.
Okay. Go ahead and roll to attack if y'all haven't already.
Yep, that's my roll there, 17, because it's without
17?
any modifier.
Oh, without any modifiers. My bad. That's
You also
17.
rolled 17.
Yeah.
Okay, both 17? Okay, they both hit. Let me go back to my thing. Because I'm also trying to remember how this goes too. Okay, dun. Y'all both hit it and unison with your ally. On a hit, you deal damage as normal, but you don't add your ability modifier to damage of the attack unless that modifier is not. Whether you hit or miss, your attack serves as a potent destruction. Vessel can roll an additional. Okay, Ria, go ahead and roll an additional d20 as part of your attack roll.
And then since we hit normally, we roll our weapon die, but not
Yep.
the modifier. So I did 5
Alright.
damage.
Not 20 on the first roll, so
God damn!
I'll just.
Let's
Let's
go.
go.
Okay. Okay, you did your 3. Okay. Ria, and your spell was what, Ria?
Eldritch Blast.
God damn. And you got a nat 20 on that thing? And-
He dead.
Okay. So. Oh boy. Okay, we'll start with the combo
29,
parts.
I think.
Okay, so Cheese, Echo, and Iris with a simple description. Just simple, because it was only like, while your modifiers and everything. What would y'all do? Describe the attack.
I would take one claw and grab it with my dagger and pull it around so that Ria has a better shot at it, I guess.
And for me, if this works this way, I can change it if it doesn't. I'm going to aim my short sword in the way of his Eldritch Blast so that his force of the Eldritch Blast hits the sword and helps propel the sword with Eldritch energy to slice the rest of the scorpion.
Ooh.
I will allow it. And Ria, how would you like to do this?
All the
For
way
this-
down, all the way down the middle, following the sword, is if we just flay this thing open and it just basically cut in half.
Hell yeah.
So y'all see this? It just goes whoosh, immediately cut in half. Its body erupts in flames and disappears. Good job.
Guys, 1 down, 40 to go.
And you also hex it, right? Too? Or did you hex something else?
Now I hexed that one. Yeah.
Okay. So that's it for you?
Just a bit of movement.
Okay. And Hex, you are up.
Nice. I'm gonna lock eyes with the snake that's above me. I'm gonna walk up towards it. I'm gonna walk up towards it. Great weapons master. I'm gonna hit this bitch with my club, my great club.
In the clear.
Great
In the clear.
Club. 16 to hit.
That does hit.
That does hit. Awesome. D8.
In the club, we all fam.
In the Claire Royal fam. I got an 8 on my D8 dice. Plus 3, that's 11. Plus 10, that's 21 points of damage.
Gosh. God damn. Okay. You.
And I just start swinging.
It's all blazed.
Yeah, you kind of like cut the snake's body into pieces, and the pieces that get completely severed off its body kind of bursts into flames and disappears. But it has a tiny section left. It's still kicking, barely.
I bare my teeth at it.
Would you like to do anything else?
No.
Was that a no?
Yeah, that's a no.
Okay. Okay, Duke.
Immediately, even though we're probably not going to get out of this alive, we're going to try to get some distance from the scorpion in front of us. So I'm pretty it's an opportunity attack.
Yup. Oh,
You have the curse, don't you? Tell me.
it was a nat 20.
Never mind. I have the curse.
Okay, so it's gonna. I need you to give me a Constitution saving throw, as it curls its tail and makes a quick piercing at your legs. What did you get?
13.
13. You saved. Lucky you.
Oh.
So.
And
Okay. So you take 16 piercing damage and yeah, you just take 6 piercing damage. No, 16.
I was about to say, okay. Well, that limits my options. Who gives a fuck? I am then going to, as he's sort of running away from it, he's gonna kind of start muttering an incantation, and then once he gets the distance, he's gonna turn and he's gonna use Ray of Sickness on that bad boy at level 2. A 12 to hit.
12 to hit, unfortunately misses.
Don't worry about it. I'm chilling.
Sorry for distracting you with the case, Doctor.
I think you mean Dookie. Dookie.
I hope you guys are ready to carry me today. Boy.
Oh,
Hey man,
I'm
time
up.
to switch to attacks that only have a saves.
Man. I don't have any right now.
Well, shit.
and just to confirm, that's it for your turn.
Yep, that's it.
Okay. Ori.
For Ori, she will put her hand to her chest and mutter a little incantation to herself, casting Dragon's Breath on her with the cold element.
You sound
And-
far away.
Oh shit. Sorry. Is it better
Alright,
now?
Mike.
Yeah, a lot better.
I don't know what's said, but basically, I cast Dragon's Touch on myself, or Dragon's Breath on myself.
Please also link it if you can, just so I
Yep.
know.
And I'm gonna be. Oh, it'll let you choose the element. Cool. I don't know why it made me roll damage, but whatever. I didn't. It doesn't do damage right now.
Okay. Okay. I see.
And then I'm gonna lie within 15 feet of that scorpion. I just, stab the poor guy. Probably to go down a little bit. And I'm gonna
Wait.
use.
Sorry. I need help, guys. Like I said, today's a very blonde moment, and I'm just now getting back into the DMing shoes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So it says you test one willing creature. Can that also be yourself then too, or no?
Yeah.
Again, okay. I just want to make sure.
Yeah, because Mage Armor's Touch, and I put that on myself too.
Yep.
Usually, if it's a spell that you can't target yourself with, it says it like touch
Can't target
one
yourself.
other.
Okay, okay.
Target a
touch
willing
one
creature
other.
other than yourself. Yeah,
than
usually it
yeah.
says that.
The language is very particular.
Okay, thank you.
God, I wish I had Jared right now. With that, that was my bonus action. I'm gonna use my action to use the new ability I can do, and then the scorpion in front of me to do a dex save for cold damage.
Oh my god. Not one.
Is it just me
Alright.
getting fucked?
I think your curse is coming on to me now.
Bro, no, I
Except
still
for that
got
one
hit with
nat
a natural 20.
I already technically did roll damage on that thing. You want to use that? You want me to roll again?
What thing?
When I've linked the spell, it rolled the damage already.
I see. We'll use the thing that I rolled
All right.
already.
So I shoot a nice little breath of chill at the flaming scorpion for 10 cold damage.
Okay. So you shoot out a cold thing, but you notice as you shooting it out, a lot of the cold kind of weakens when it touches it.
Fuck. Well, with that note, Ori will use the rest of her. I think I have 20 movement left to go all the way up in the air, and that's her turn.
Okay. So, the big boy. Let's see here. He has bum 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 bum. Okay. He moves here, and Eris and Kilroy, y'all notice that his fists, his entire arms, engulfs in large, thick flames, and the tips of them it turns to blue. And I need. Wait, is this it? No. Oh, okay. So, and then it's gonna slam right down on top of both of y'all. Let's see here for Eris. That was a 15 to hit for Kilroy.
I hit.
That was a 13 to hit. Wait, no, hold on. Okay, yeah, that one for Kilroy 15.
Hits.
Okay, so they both hit. Okay, so for Eris, you take 8 fire damage. And Kilroy, you take 10 fire damage. And both of y'all are currently on fire.
Okie dokie.
Not in a good way.
And
This girl is on fire!
oh yeah, literally. Okay. The snake in front of you is gonna do its best to try and bite at you. I'm pretty sure that misses. A 10 misses, right? For Chi?
Sorry, I was downstairs getting snacks. Yes, it misses.
Okay, no, you're fine. Okay, let's see here. The snake, by Hex, is gonna also try and bite you. Does a 14 hit? Hex.
She said she went to go,
Yeah,
Start
she's
getting
get dressed.
Yeah.
Oh no! Okay. I'm gonna type that. Oops. Okay. Dun dun. done. Okay, where? Okay, that's. And then this snake. Is gonna go here, and Kilroy is also gonna try and attack you. Okay, that was a 17 without any of its modifiers. Does that hit? Or do I need to add the modifiers?
It hits.
Yeah,
Okay.
a
I have a
13
scorpion
hits, so
claw
like,
fucking stuck through my shin.
Well, lucky you. You only take 3 piercing damage as it quickly does a snap bite attack at your calves.
Hex's
Uh,
AC is 18 in her character sheet.
Oh, it's 18. Okay, so that misses then. Thank you, Epic. And this one's just gonna slither down, and that's gonna be it. Kilroy, your turn.
I am double. Well, so I have 2 questions. Number 1, you said the scorpion's claw is stuck through my leg. Am I
Yes.
debilitated in any sort of way from that?
It's just grappled with you, but you can try and
It's
escape.
grappled. What does? I can't remember what grapple does right now.
0 speed.
Oh,
Advantage on hits to you.
amazing.
Disadvantage on melee attacks to it.
Amazing. And the equipment I have is the same equipment that I'm more or less in the party with, or I went into the party with, right?
The same one.
Amazing. Okay. Behind Kilroy, he's going to summon the Force Ballista over
The
here.
Force Ballista,
Yes.
right behind you.
Yes. That is an action. And Kilroy is going to, as best he can, fucking duck out of the way, and while the ballista shoots the scorpion for the bonus action.
Okay, rolled it.
It's a rare peril. Natural 20.
Oh, okay. Do the damage.
Perkins crit, so it's raw 16. Get the you. 26 damage.
Gahaha, Daniel. So your thing behind you shoots off. I'm not gonna even make you roll for the dex, although maybe I could have. But no, I'm gonna be good. And roll goes right towards your target. And actually, I'm curious. Let's roll to see. And severs off its tail.
Does it let go of me? Because it does get knocked back 5 feet.
Oh, then yes. I'll go with that.
Hey guys, sorry, I gotta run. I'm running super late actually.
Oh, okay.
So sorry. I hope y'all have fun.
see ya.
Bye.
Later.
Bye guys.
Are you still gonna listen, or are you just dipping?
No, I'm dipping.
Okay.
My dog just puked everywhere and I have to clean it. So
Oh shit! Oh no!
alright. Okay guys. Bye. Love y'all.
Love you
Space
too.
later.
Bye.
Well, Kilroy, do your magic again.
What magic? What? Huh?
Roll hex.
Oh. Yeah. Good. Okay, so. I am not between a rock and a hard place, between a big guy and a fucking snake. I'm blocked either way. Kilroy will stand his ground.
Stand. Okay. So that's it for you?
Yes.
Okay. Gee.
She will move her clone towards the scorpion that's attacking her.
Mm-hmm.
Then attack. She herself will attack the snake that has been injured already with her short sword. That definitely hits.
Hell yeah.
And she does the following damage: 8 points of piercing.
Nice, nice.
She will action surge, attacking the snake again. Ooh, that's unfortunate. It rolled on everything.
Oh no! I thought it was gonna be a nat 20, but oh
Yeah.
no, unfortunately that misses.
Yeah, it has on that for a bit. But since Unleashed Incarnations thing,
Oh yes, sorry. Go ahead, G.
even though I missed I can still Unleash Incarnation through the Echo, and the Echo will do a free attack on the Scorpion. Does a 14 hit it?
On the scorpion?
On the Scorpion, yeah.
Oh, misses.
Fortunate. That's fine. Then, as a bonus action, just as a way to maybe not be too far in the danger, she'll use Rabbit Hop to jump away 10 feet without causing opportunity attacks to happen on her.
Okay.
Then she'll run 10 more feet back, and that's her turn.
Okay. Arrows.
Okay.
Eris, yeah, this
Oh, wait, sorry. Actually, I forgot to do this before Chi's turn. I don't think Chi, where you're at, it wouldn't count. But for those who are within 5 feet around the edges where there's lava pools, you start hearing it bubble up and kind of let out explosion and splashes anyone who's within 10 wait, 10 feet of the edges, dealing only 3 fire damage. So
It
I
would have
think,
changed. Hold on.
yeah.
The Echo was here.
Oh.
So the Echo would have disappeared. I would have instead used my bonus action to resummon it. My turn doesn't change, but my bonus action to escape does, so I do not move from my spot.
Okay. I think. So Eris. Oh, I did not want to do that.
I already took the 3 damage.
Or you would have taken it.
She's
Oh, you're 30 feet in
the
there. Yeah, never mind. Dang, fairy.
Dang flyers.
Okay, yeah, that was it. Okay. Now Eris's turn. Sorry about that.
That's fine. Is the space in front of Kilroy available?
Yes.
Eris moves there. And she's going to. Which of these things that are attacking Kilroy look hurt the most?
The scorpion. Oh yeah, I should.
Oh, also I'm on fire. What do I do for that?
Okay, so.
Oh, me too.
Oh yes.
Yeah, but it's not your turn yet, so you don't take damage.
It was my turn just now, and I was already on fire.
Oh.
Okay, yeah. Okay. You know what? Since I fucked up, something could have happened to Kilroy, so we're just gonna ignore actually, Kilroy, go ahead and. Oh no, it's just fire damage. Okay, Kilroy, you take 1 point of fire damage. Really, Rizo? I need you to like bathe yourself in holy water or something.
Wait for you to hit me, and you'll do all sorts of damage. Just wait for it to come around.
Okay, so it's at the start of your turn. So Eris, you still get fire damage. Oh my god. Okay, you get 2 fire damage, Eris. But at the
How much? 2?
yeah, 2. So you can take an action to drowse the fire, but you're also surrounded. Yeah, I guess stop, drop, and roll.
Yeah, what is that douse the fire? It's fucking lava?
Mm,
I would just say it takes an action. You could pat yourself down like really quick or something. We'll just go with that.
We stop, drop, and roll.
yeah,
and
but I
use
don't want to use
lava
my
effects.
action for it, so I think she's just gonna fucking attack the scorpion.
Okay, roll the hit.
That's the one that looks the most hurt, right?
C.
Okay. My first attack is a 19, and the second attack is a bad. It's fine.
Well, the first one hits, the second one misses.
Damage is 7, because I am not sneaking.
Okay, nice,
What
nice.
do I get sneaking at? Hold on, let me read it.
In this case, I don't think so. 'cause
No, you don't get it here because it's either you have advantage on the creature,
okay.
someone is adjacent to it.
Yeah, which is not the case. Okay. Yep,
Yeah.
I don't get it. So it's 7 damage.
Okay. And that's it for you?
Yep, she's just trying to protect Kilroy.
No. Okay. So the scorpion by Chi
Yes.
is, let's see which one. What? Don't roll off to think. Okay, yeah, it's gonna target your echo. Does a 12 hit?
Misses.
Damn. And then a second claw. I'm not going to even say. So it misses. Somehow it misses your echo. So that's it for him.
To be fair, my Echo has more AC than I do right now.
Oh, jeez. This one can't really see Ori because he's flying. It's big crap. So this one. Oh, I have the ruler. That's why. I can go. It's gonna go here. And it's gonna try to do a claw attack at you, Rhea.
Son of a bitch.
Okay, the first one is a 12.
Misses.
The second one is a 13. Jeez.
Hits.
Okay. Okay, so 4 bludgeoning damage, and you are grappled on the right leg, we'll say. And that's it for that one. That one. Okay.
Hex stays up.
And then this one is gonna go to Hex. That one 16. Her AC is 18, right? God,
Yeah.
misses her both times. Did the one in front of Eris went? I don't think so. Okay, that one is gonna go after you, Eris, since it's right there. That was a 13, and the second one, it less than 13. So whiff. Okay, Rhea.
Oh, god damn it. I will cast Gust at this thing and try to push it 5 feet away. It's a strength save.
Nine?
Fail. Push
Ah!
5 feet away from me.
Bush.
Ah, fuck you. My attention is turned to the west, and I will hex the snake in front of Chi with a bonus action,
Mm-hmm.
and move. Up. Here. That's it.
Okay, who wants to control Hex?
I guess I can.
She has
it's-
a bloody snake. Well, you know, it's not bloody. Well, it's pouring out lava, and a scorpion.
Yeah, I think. Don't want to speak for her, but I am. She distracted the two guys here to notice whatever's going on with the rest of the parties. Hey, Astrid, please stop.
This is my neck.
Okay. Okay. She is going to wail, continue wailing at the snake.
Okay.
Dirty 20. Yeah, dirty 20.
It hits.
6. Seven plus 3 is 10. 10 damage. 10 damage on. Does she have multi attack?
Nope.
Okay, so 10 damage.
And how do you want Hex to do this?
She's going to bisect the snake right at the head, so between its eyes, and just bring the greatsword down.
Damn. As you do so, whoosh, into flames and body vanishes.
Does she?
He has Great Weapon Master, yeah. So you get your bonus action attack.
Yep.
Yay. Bonus action. Great Weapon Master Strike against the Scorpion.
Roll high.
Another D20.
Hits?
And driven by Battle High, I would say she probably loads a Divine Smite into this. So that's 2d8. Okay. 3, 7. It's 13. No. 7 plus 8 is fucking
15.
15, thank you. 26. 26 plus 3 is 29 damage.
God damn.
Damn.
Let's go.
So with that, I would say she managed to cut off both the claws.
Or he probably hears a screeching divine energy.
Is that it for Hex?
Yeah.
Oh, Dookie.
Boy, okay. So there is a thought process going inside the Duke that is like, given the conditions, what's going on here, and this is a memory that he wouldn't necessarily remember, and given the ass whooping that he has suffered, that trying to hide his abilities as the Duke isn't working out so well or in his favor. So at this point, he is going to mumble and grumble to himself, sort of frustratedly under his breath, not really taking out loud. And he's going to sort of extend his hand to the big fire creature. Actually, I don't even know. Does this fire creature bleed? Actually, no, it doesn't have to bleed. This ability is not dependent on blood. Never mind. So he is going to extend his hand out to the fire creature, and there's going to be sort of this glyph that forms. Well, he's going to extend his hand, and sort of this blood is going to coagulate and come forth and just sort of form this glyph beneath the fire creature. and he is going to use Sap Give Life on himself. But as long as I remain in concentration, I can actually toss this to other people as well. And I need a Constitution saving throw. What is my DC? It's 14.
$16.
All right. Well, that's a wrap for me. I got nothing. I got nothing else. He is going to. There's no. Yeah, I don't even know at this point. Don't want to get close to the scorpions. He's going to move closer towards the just so you side of things, just kind of 15 feet. The life sap give is a bonus action. And so he's going to go up to Rhea and he is going to sort of, almost in a weird way, you don't hear, because we've danced and you've kind of sort of hear, you've kind of sort of suspected it's him in the first place. And so you do hear Evid's voice come from the Duke when he says, protect me, Rhea, please. I'm not doing so hot. Technically burning the fuck up.
I'm not doing so hot. Wait, that killed me. Sorry.
Yeah, but like I said, prepare to carry me. I got nothing. That's it. That's another spell down that has served me no purpose. That's the end of my turn.
Ori.
Ori is going to move near the scorpion, lower herself a little bit, hopefully not in range. She's going to use her bonus action telekinetic to pull Kilroy away from the snake and the fire giant. It shouldn't provoke opportunity, but I'll like the spell. Make sure. If it does, then I just completely fucked them up.
Force movement doesn't provoke.
Oh, I didn't like it right. Actually, it's the third line. But I would use that, and I would assume Kilroy would not resist it.
Are you warning him?
I would have said, with my little free speaking, I would have been like, I'm getting you out of there.
Okay.
So I pull him 5 feet towards me.
Oh.
I'm not that strong. And then for my action, the scorpion's bloodied that's next to Eris.
It is, yes.
Okay. I am gonna use a level 1 magic missiles, all 3 shots at him.
Sorry, I was making. Who? Which one?
One that's underneath the fire element.
Varys? Oh, okay, that
Yeah.
one, the scorpion. Okay.
Yep. It is 8, 11 force damage.
Okay. Okay, how do you want to do that one?
I'm just gonna go for the eyes. One shot in one eye, one shot in the other eye, and one shot right into the chest.
Up the butt.
Up the butt. Okay,
Yeah,
Eris.
I just curve it
specialty
around him,
move.
right towards the ass.
Okay, as you see the scorpion in front of you bursts into flames and dissipates.
Woohoo!
Is that it for you, Ori?
Yep, that's all I got.
Okay. This one.
Bring it on!
This one lowers his arms and creates a swooshing motion up in the air, creating a wall of fire and whoosh, out forward, and everyone within 15 cone, go ahead and give me a dex saving throw.
So where's
Cone
the cone
which way?
facing? Towards me?
Yep,
Okay.
towards y'all. 15 feet.
Thanks, Ori. You
Including
tried.
me.
And
you're-
it's
You're 20.
yeah, you're 20 feet away from it, up in the air. Wait, you're 20 feet in the air?
Yeah.
Okay, no, so you're 10 feet out of it. It's only 10 feet high.
Ow. I tried Gilroy.
Natural 1.
Okay, so Eris, you dodge, so you take half damage, and Kilroy, you take full. Let's see here. Okay, so for Eris, let's see the damage. Okay, so half. You take 7, and Kilroy, you take 14 fire damage.
Kilroy falls to the floor, burning.
Daddy's burning. No!
The Force Ballista cannot. Wait. What the fuck happens when I fall? Let's see. Summoned objects, I suppose, when I fall unconscious, just go away?
That's usually the standard, but I don't know what it is with your ballista.
I control it. I control it with my mind. So I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
assume.
say
Yeah,
yeah.
I would
it's
assume
on.
so. Yeah, it's just like concentration.
Oh.
Okay. That's it for him. The fire snake, by you, Eris, is gonna go snippy snap. Does an 18 hit?
Yeah. 18? Yeah, that hits.
Okay, 4 piercing damage. The snake in front of you, Chi, is gonna go after you. Hold on, baby girl. That was a what, baby?
You want this?
That's Anna.
You like this? I spayed it.
Okay, oh, thank you. 15 to hit, Chi.
Is it me or a clown?
You.
I'll use my reaction of defensive duelist to make it miss. It increases my AC by 2, so making it 16 for the attack duration.
Okay. And that was only the 2 snakes. Oh no, there's one up here. That one's gonna go down here. Okay, death save.
I'm still burning, right?
Yep.
Oh god.
Oh,
Fuck, am I dead?
If she rolls a natural 1, you are.
okay. And then before you do anything, Chi,
Yes.
let's see. Okay. So everyone, y'all feel fire erupt all over. The ground begins to vibrate, shake, and crack. And you feel your bodies lift off the ground as you feel a very strong wind force wrap around you. And all of a sudden, you feel like your body got crushed into a flat pancake and then went whoosh through a very tiny hole. You feel your bones pretty much break and crack and then quickly reform as you get a falling cessation. And that is where we'll end tonight's session.
Hey.
A clone is immune to status conditions, so they did not feel that.
What about Chisuyu?
Nah, she's dead. Also, I think
You
the
know-
force release that stays, but it's just innate because the only conditions for it to disappear are if it is reduced to 0 hit points or after 1 hour.
It's not a concentration or anything?
No,
No, I just
because it's a class feature.
Oh shit. Okay. I wonder if it just goes on like sort of looking for defunct mode,
Yeah,
glitch
because
mode where it just starts shooting everything.
Yeah,
It's just like everything's my enemy.
Everything's an
Destroy.
enemy now.
I see
Destroy.
fairy blasted out of the sky.
Exterminate. Exterminate.
if
Exterminate.
if the way for me to have it turn into a chain gun is to fall unconscious, I think I'd be okay with that.
here if it is
Dude, I would
forced,
fucking blast you
so
for
if it
that.
is forced to make an ability check or saving throw, treat all of its ability scores at 0. And it's spending.
I don't think it can make any dex saves.
No,
Guys, I'm sorry.
I think it still counts as you still does, but
You know what,
Sure.
Rizzo? I think she's right. I think you need to take a bath in holy water or something.
Doug,
Yeah.
I've taken
No.
several baths.
Oh,
There's
oh,
nothing I
yay.
can do to remove this luck
Just give it-
right now.
just give it legs. Apparently, you can give it legs if you want.
I'm gonna expose something right now. That one time I kind of cheated. I rolled with a real die and it was natural 1. And then I rolled with the digital die and it was again a natural 1. And so I knew it was meant to be.
Man, deserved.
You just admitted you cheated.
Yeah. That's deserved.
Yeah.
Tell me-
was
Maybe you
deserved.
Because it's been like this was on like the 10th natural 1. And I was like, is it me? Is it me? And it is me. So
Brother, you passed it on to me too.
ugh.
At
Like
least
I
you
was still gonna take the natural 1. If I would have rolled higher, I was gonna say, hey, I rolled a natural 1, but then I re-rolled just in case to see if you would give it to me. No, it was still a natural 1 again. So it wasn't even worth it. Wasn't even worth it.
Came out of that fire elemental fight with 7 HP, guys. I'm doing good. Kilrez got 0. We're doing real good.
I guess the one thing that I can safely say is I do have a good enough constitution because I still had 14 health left.
Oh, also, I know Epic is taking his doctor.